when you prepare, are you more the type of person who's like, everything in my life is devoted to fighting, or do you think it's better to be a well-rounded person and that actually helps your fighting better? Like, what's your philosophy there?
It's a full-on lifestyle.
Gotcha.
You know, a lot of people, I've seen some fighters try and do it, oh, this is just something I do on the side, but this is my life.
Yeah.
Fighting is my life. It's everything. Every little thing that you do, every little thing I do is focused around fighting and what's going to make me a better athlete when I get into that cage.
Gotcha.
Whether it's like my day-to-day, like my old coach used to get so mad. He's like, you have to have a life outside. And I was like, no, I don't. I'm good.
So the reason I asked it is because there's this one woman, Valentina Shevchenko.
Oh, yeah.
I found her on Joe Rogan. I really liked her a lot. And she was like really big on the like, I believe that I should be all these different things. So she's like into other things, like into learning foreign languages. And I'm like, I always have this internal struggle of like, I'm definitely first and foremost a musician, but I had just recently got into stand-up comedy. Nice. And sometimes I'm like, am I wasting my time? Like, should I just devote everything into being a musician so I can become as good as I could possibly be? So can you possibly imagine yourself taking on another hobby right now, or would you be like, no, it's just going to take away from my
honestly
lifestyle?
It's so hard. Like I try. There's other things that I do outside of it. Like I've actually played hockey my whole life.
And really?
I've actually it's my number one. I always make people upset because I'm like, my favorite sports, hockey's number one, fighting's number two, and they're like, you realize you do that for a living, right? And I was like, yeah, but still in my heart that's where it's at. But I put that on hold. Like the only time I ever get on the ice is like right after a fight. I'll go and do it once, or else I know I'll do it too much and it'll take away from my training. Like my day-to-day life, like I always plan around my training sessions.
Gotcha.
I plan around
so at some point in your life, even if there was the hockey and everything like that, you just somehow got to that point in your life where you're like, it's going to be all the fighting.
Exactly.
Got
Like
it.